Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just begin by saying thank you very much for your service to our country. I'd be remiss if I didn't also say thank you for your sacrifice for our country as well. I have just a couple of questions and some thoughts. I see Mr. Gene Murphy sitting in that front row right behind you, so you've got a good team behind you here. Gentlemen, I noticed when we talked about the Choice Act, the Veterans Choice Act, there seems to be, on our part, a thought that having the options available is a good thing for veterans. And at the same time, I catch just in terms of the discussion, and it seems like the movement among the whole crew out here is we like the option, but we don't want to lose what we've got right now in terms of direct service being provided by the Veterans Administration through their own facilities. Am I hitting that on the head? Okay. If I could, I'm curious. When it comes to providing those direct types of services and so forth, we've talked about areas of excellence or providing centers of excellence specifically to take care of needs of the veterans when they come home. And I'm just curious if you'd give me your thoughts about focusing specifically on those areas where we have major needs and focusing in so that those veterans have particular places that have that expertise that is needed by people coming back with challenges that the civilian side of the world does not see at all.
Yes, you're exactly right. VA has excellence in a number of areas, but the important thing is that they also have to provide the full continuum of care to veterans, because even though a veteran may need care for their amputations, there are other things that either involve the amputations or that the veteran will need. So VA needs that full continuum of care. So that's one of our concerns with regards to allowing more veterans to go out of the system or to just focus on those areas where VA is good and allow the regular routine health care to be done outside. Because then veterans, number one, aren't getting the full continuum of care. They're not getting managed care. And it's important that someone who knows what impact, in some cases with spinal cord injury, I mean, their disability is way beyond the spinal cord injury, and the services that they need to be provided to them by VA, because VA knows best how those interact with their problems with their spinal cord injury. So it's, again, we look at VA as a whole unit, taking care of the entire veteran, the full continuum of care. So we believe that VA does have those specialty areas, but they also need to be able to take care of our other needs so that we get that managed care.
Sir?
I think to follow up on that also, the VA has been treating military injuries, military illnesses longer than any other healthcare system in the world. So they have special people trained specially for those. Most of the doctors, or a large percentage of the doctors in the United States today, were either trained or sent through the VA system in some form or fashion and got part of their training simply because they're exposed to injuries and diseases that they'll never find anywhere else.
Thank you.
We're also concerned, to follow up on Joe's comments, we're concerned about disjointed care when they go outside the system. I'll give you an example. A person with an amputation that may have some sores developing on their stump, and they're service-connected for their amputation, but they aren't service-connected for the diabetes that are causing those sores not to heal properly. If they go outside the system, they may get treated for one, but not clearly treated for the other. So the whole idea of the VA is continuous care for the whole veteran, as Joe said, and we're very concerned about losing that.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your answers. And Mr. Chairman, I will yield back the remaining part of my time. Thank you.